What's up, good people? Good morning, good people. Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and make sure you don't fall for any spam. We're just going to give a morning brief. We got 1 minute until opening bell, and we're going to go live on opening bell. Got my morning eyes here. Let me make sure we are in focus. All right, let's just listen for a minute about what they're going to be talking about here. And I have some notes, a morning update, and we'll go from there. All right, good people? Here we go.
Or Sal. Come on.
Your point about IBM is a good one. It was yesterday that Moffett upgraded to market perform 140.
That was Lisa Ellis, long the biggest detractor of IBM.
Basically talking about IT intensity, the percentage of expenses that are in tech among U.S. corporates.
And she did like the spinoff of Kyndryl. I don't know. I mean, it's been the low risk, high dividend stock that people like in a period where we've fallen in love with the cyclicals. And we don't like the ethereals. I call them, David, the cyclicals versus the ethereals.
Got it.
What do you think of that?
I love it, Jim. Is that what you wanted to hear?
He did that. Just
Who knows what works?
Oh, my God. That was so transparent.
There's the opening bell and the CNBC real-time exchange. And the big board today, it is City Harvest, serving the hungry in New York City. I think at least Jeffrey Zakarian is helping to ring the bell remotely today. They do incredible work. At the NASDAQ, Disc Medicine, a biopharma treating hematologic disorders. Jim, I know you didn't get to Lilly, but you were looking at that earlier.
Okay, so let's go over Lilly. Now, first of all, Lilly.
Hey, we could see that biopharmaceuticals are doing well. Not just pharmaceuticals, but we do know that healthcare does well in environments like this. Oil is on the uprise too. I'm going to get to a few of you this morning. How you doing? Good morning. Hey, listen, I just want to read a few things for you. I know some of you guys are on your way to work, and I just want to get you guys off and going. Google to lay off 12,000 employees. 12,000, right? And tech people are laying off tech like crazy. So we got a lot of layoffs going on. Trying to get this blinking light off, good people. All right, there we go. That's a little better. So Google is laying off 12,000 employees, right? Microsoft already announced 10 to 11,000 employees that they're going to lay off, right? And then also, the economy is slowing. The bond market is revealing that. Oil and gold are on the rise. We know that during recessionary times, those are two plays that actually do well. The dollar starts to go down. Oil, gold starts to go up. So they're on the rise. Mortgage rates fell to 6.15, all right? For a 30-year fixed mortgage, it's now 6.15. That's good because the housing market is already in a recession, and it's still in its early stages of recession. New home builders have just slammed on the brakes, all right? So the U.S. hit its 31.4 trillion debt limit on yesterday. That's what I was trying to say in an earlier video. So we've hit that debt limit. The government only has enough money to fund the government through June. Now that could be a major heavy downward pressure on the stock market. The last time this happened to this degree, when it actually did, it was 2011, I believe, and it was not good. Dow fell over 600 and something points. At that time, it was one of the biggest falls in the Dow. Now, Dow down 600 points is just a Wednesday, right? So, all right. So Congress must raise the U.S. debt ceiling. The government is authorized to borrow 31.4 trillion. So you may ask, what happens if they don't come together? We all know eventually they will. They do the dog and pony show. Both sides go to their corners and fight what's best for them, not for you and I. We have a dysfunctional government. At first it was the Democrats. Now it's the Republicans. is just dysfunctional. Look at how long it took them to elect a speaker because they were being held up. It's just a dog and pony show. So here's unfortunately what happens if the U.S., which has never happened in the history, actually go into default. No Social Security checks, no health care, military and governmental salaries, none. No tax refunds, no farm subsidiaries, right? And millions of jobs will be lost and shut down if these clowns don't get their act together and just raise the debt ceiling. And this is the fault of both parties. Don't get it twisted. Don't fall in. Don't say it's the Democrats. Don't say it's the Republicans. It's a fact. It's both, right? Hey, I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys, all right? So that's what's going on. Let's look at the indices and see where we are today. Let me go here. S&P and NASDAQ is higher. We'll take that. Let's go and see where the major indices are today. Dow just dipped negative. Let's add the S&P and let's add the NASDAQ. As we could see, not so hot. Not so hot today, good people. All right, but this is nothing. This is flat, all right? The Dow was struggling pre-market. It was negative and then it went positive and now it's back negative. We have a long time before the closing bell, all right? Stand firm on the fact, act like men and be strong. Thank you, Pastor. Our scripture for today for Pastor Joel is 1 Corinthians 16 and 13. Be on alert. All right. Stand firm in faith, act like men, be strong. Y'all heard it from the pastor. All right. Good morning. All right, Pastor, hey, Pastor, next time I go live, I want you to give me a good scripture, a positive, good, inspirational scripture. All right. That's our chaplain. All right. My thoughts on Tesla are the same. Let me see where Tesla is. TSLA. My thoughts on Tesla has remained the same. Let's look at the 5-day. I know we got a nice little bounce here, but if you look at the month, we're still down. I don't get excited over short-term movement, all right? If you look over the last 6 months, look at that. Down 48%. And if you look at year to date, that is not right. All righty, come on. You could do it. 1 year, down 61%, right? I don't know why the year to date lately has not been acting correctly. All right, but here we go. Down 61% over the last year. So that's not good. Okay. So let's talk to a few of you guys. Hey, good morning. My man, my bro, Keenan Grace with the super chat. Boom. You know I got you, bro. For those of you that didn't see on Stock Mo's page, we went live. And I'm going to just tell you, you just can't pay for the brotherhood that we have between myself, Stock Mo, and Keenan Grace. We are like this. I'm going to say it again. I said it before. Don't come here with no negativities about my brothers. I'm going to have to cut you, right? I love Keenan Grace. That's my brother. And now we got Stocks with Josh that is a part of the family. We want to bring you, we want to win. We want to be the most viewed, most subscribed pages. Yes, I'm not going to lie to you. I want 1 million subscribers, but I want my 1 million subscribers on their way to be a millionaire. And that will bring me more joy than having 1 million subscribers. And so I'm up early. I'm to bed late. We are constantly going back and forth. Keenan Grace, myself, Mo, and Josh. I'm about to go have breakfast with him to bring you guys the absolute best information so you can make an educated decision on what to buy. Appreciate you, Keenan Grace. Yes, You are the real deal, brother. Oh, we got Stock Brother in the house. Stock Brother. Man, man, are you from New York, man? I love to hear Stock Brother talk, man. Y'all go over there and check his page out. I've only been there once, Stock Brother. I got to get back over there. I just like people from the New York and that type of deal. I just love the way y'all talk, man. All right, all right. Let me see. Oh, let me ask you questions. Good morning, Uncle Larry. I am celebrating this week. I will hit 10. Man, Stock Brother's gonna hit 10,000 subscribers. You guys were here when Mommy Trader hit 10,000. That is really, really, really cool. We're gonna start. I'm gonna continue to shine a light on these smaller pages. That's just bringing. Some of them just bring positivity. Yep. Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, yes. Yep. I haven't been following Neo. Is Neo dead? He's asking a question. I haven't been following Neo, and I just haven't. I'm sorry, guy. Yep. Australia. All right, we got Australia in the house. Let me check something else out. Let me check something else that I want to bring to you guys. That I'm going to look at it before it is even asked. AMC, GameStop. Oops. Yeah. So as we could see, everybody kept asking on these, potential, what we call meme stock. They ran up and now they're really, really cooling off. And I said it before, unfortunately, more people will lose money than make money on those plays. Let's get serious about our trading. We will be back into these plays. I'm going to be back giving you the hot stock pick, both big cap, middle cap, and small cap stock. I don't care what the haters say. He talked about this. I don't care if I talked about a crap coin if it made you money. I don't care if I tell you when to get in and when to get out. But when we suggest that it's time to sell, you guys got to sell, right? So a lot of you guys have made a lot of money. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing, all right? Pray for the... All right, we're praying for the pastor of Ambassadors of Christ. Well, we're going to pray for it. Yep. We're going to pray for him. Whatever it is, we're going to pray for it. Yep. All right. We appreciate you, Keenan. Yep. Hustle hard. Let me get one more question in. We're 12 minutes. Thank you, Pastor. Continue to pray for me. Listen, I know we're talking to all of these countries around the world. We're talking to, Jews, agnostics, Muslims. Hey, this is a place for everybody to be themselves. Me, myself, I just happen to be a Christian. Unapologetically a Christian, a follower of Christ. And my job to the world is not to just come in, oh, everybody's going to hell. My job is to show you the love of Christ, right? And that's what my charge is. Sometimes it's hard to show the love of Christ. And on this wonderful platform, I get to say that. And don't worry about repercussions. That's why I'm glad I'm not on a big network where I can't say this and I can't say that. We just want you guys to be blessed, and I want everybody to prosper. Can we get a bass solo? One of these days I will. So, all right. Okay, good people. I'm going to leave it there. I will be back this evening. Are you going to Best Stocks Larry Jones Challenge this year? Yes, it's going to be the same ones. I'm going to do the $5 a day challenge. Still going on, same ones, but I'm going to narrow down what my top 5 is. So yes. Yep. I haven't really checked into gold, GLDG. And so this is what I was saying. Like those were the ones that you just pennied in when it was low, and then it generally goes up. And so that's what I was saying. And they're not, if we go into a deeper recession, you're going to see a rise in gold, but we don't want to chase at the top. The time to buy them is when they're beat down. And sometimes when we buy a stock and it goes down lower, we freak out. Oh, it's down 20% or it's down 15%. Well, the season for it to run up has not even begun yet. So when do we buy them? We buy them down low, right? And so I'll end by saying this. We have to change our mind on when we buy stock and not be afraid of red. So we know that Shell Oil Company bought Volta. Shell Oil Company is acquiring Volta. What was Volta? Volta is an EV charging station. What is that telling you? Okay. So the time to start buying some of these companies are now, because the oil companies, which is the polar competition of EVs, are now starting to buy in, right? So I want you guys to be on the lookout. I'm going to do another video. I did one on the app Moomoo. Moomoo shows you where, if you're into an EV company, it shows you where you can find other EV companies. If you're looking for batteries in the EV space, it'll show you all of these other companies. And that's one of the features that I like about Moomoo. I'm going to do a video on that. All right. So you guys on your Moomoo apps, we're going to start looking at that. Make sure you download and deposit a minimum of $100 today. Also, too, just think about this. The biggest investment into Lucid Motors, which is an EV company, are the Saudis that own oil, right? And so for all of these people talking about, oh, yeah, well, it's all a farce. EVs are not cool. It's all a farce, right? Here's another thing I want to get to, and I'm going to sign off. I'll play this video probably later today. This is the CEO of Chase Bank saying Bitcoin is hype. You see that? It's a fraud, blah, 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 blah. But then we got JP Morgan doing a crypto wallet. They're trademarking a crypto wallet. And I'm just going to tell you guys, don't fall for the okie doke. Let's not fall for the okie doke. This is what big money does all of the time. Big money put out the FUD. Big money owns the broadcasting networks that put out the FUD. And sometimes they don't directly put out the FUD like Jamie Dimon does, but they will make their broadcasting networks or news publication put out the FUD, drive the price down, spook everybody out, and then they scoop in and get it at a deep discount. And then what happens? You sold at the bottom, and then it runs back up, and now you're on the chase. Then they turn around, look you in the eye, and laugh at your face. Look at Jonathan, right? Look at Pablo. You know, that's what they do. Look at Mary. And then they literally call you dumb money to your face. We're not falling for the okie doke this time. All right, good people. Hey, I'm going to leave it right there. I will see you later on this evening. I pray that everyone have safe travel back and forth to work. I pray a blessing over your families, your life, your health, your wealth, your finances, everything. All right. And we will have a great weekend. All right. But we'll see you later on the day. Make sure you download the Moomoo link, deposit $100, get the free stuff. But we're going to start to show you where, if you're looking for an industry, not only will it show you that industry chain, but it will show you other stock and how you can research that stock all within the Moomoo app. All right. We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.